Hello, my name is Craig Bolak. I am the WebEOC coordinator with New Hampshire Homeland Security and Emergency Management. Today I'm here to introduce WebEOC 8, our new WebEOC platform that will be taking effect on June 8th, 2017 of this year. To access the new WebEOC, it will be done in the same manner in which it is currently done now. From our main web page, click on the link for WebEOC in the top right-hand corner. The new WebEOC login page contains the same information as the previous one did. However, it is now in a new blue color. Click Accept, and then enter your current username and password from the previous system and click Login. Once you have successfully logged into the system, choose your position and click on Continue. From there, you'll be required to enter in your contact information before being brought into the system. Users will now be able to maintain their own accounts and change their password and other information as necessary. To do so, click on your username at the top left of the screen. A pop-up window will open and you will notice you can now change your password, change your email, update any other information that you need to, and then save it at the bottom right. You will notice WebEOC looks very different. There is no longer a need to disable your pop-up blocker as the previous version required. To access the control panel, click on the icon on the top left-hand corner of the screen. You will notice the WebEOC control panel is broken down similar to the previous version, with WebEOC boards on the top, followed by a new mapping section, menus, tools, and plugins. WebEOC boards containing new information will now show up with a star icon on the left-hand side next to it. Click on the board, and the board now opens on this top panel here. If you want to open the board as previously able to in a separate window, click on the arrow on the right side next to the board. The first board we are going to showcase is the activity log. The activity log is located at the top of the control panel. This activity log replaces the previous position log and is used for documenting actions, events, incidents, and sharing them with your partners as well as the state. To create a new activity log entry, click on the green Create Record button located at the top right-hand corner of the screen. From there, you'll notice you have a date and time field, you have a type of activity to choose from, you have an address, a routing field, you can upload attachments as well as write in your information about the log. Please note you also have a form guide located at the bottom of the screen that will walk you through the different fields. An example of using the activity log could be to document a structure fire during an event. To do so, make sure you have the right date and time of the event. If you need to change that, click on the calendar feature, type in the new time, and then select the date. From there, choose the best type of activity that you are trying to report on. If that activity is tied to a location, type in an address and hit the mapping button. This will take you to that location on a map. Please note you may have to move the map around if the location has changed or the map is not at the correct area. From there, you can place a point, you can draw a line segment, you can draw a polygon, you can also draw a radius. Since we're talking about a structure fire, we're going to place an individual point and then hit Save. If we want to share this information with the state, we have to change the routing feature. The routing is defaulted so that only your position will see the information. To change that, click on the arrow and then choose your best option. Local communities will have the ability to share information to the local liaison unit. State and other agencies can share things across different mission areas. Since a structure fire is related to a public safety issue, we're going to document this on the public safety branch. We can then choose to upload files if necessary. In the details field is where you would write in the information related to the fire. From there, once you have finished inputting the information, click on the Save feature at the bottom right. Your message will now show up in the screen on the top of your activity log. From here, you'll see the message you just posted. It contains your contact information in the gray area, as well as you have some different options on the right. You can hit the map button to zoom into the area to where the incident is occurring. You can view additional information by hitting the View button. You can also print out this log by pressing the Print PDF button. If you need to change information in this log, you can hit the Edit feature and now update the information in this log. Please also notice that it shows you which branch your message was routed to and whether or not the message has been reviewed. A message that has not been reviewed has a thumbs down and that says not reviewed. If you look down here at the third message, you will see the thumbs up and that the message has been reviewed. To view the log where you shared your information to, click on the control panel. From there, find the log that you are looking for. You'll notice there are no longer 15 different ESF section logs, and we now have different branch logs. These branch logs are a group of ESFs that have been put together that perform a common function. For example, the public safety branch log is made up of ESF4, ESF9, ESF10, and ESF13. These state ESFs all deal with public safety. You'll notice your information has a green line next to it. The one below that has a red line. State EOC staff are responsible for reviewing the information you share to each branch log. Once your information has been reviewed, a green line will show up next to it. If your information that you are sharing is deemed very important that everybody else should know about, your information will be shared to the Situational Awareness log. To view the Situational Awareness log, click on the control panel and click on board number 3, Situational Awareness. This also follows the same type of sharing log, where State EOC staff will review your message and then show it as reviewed by being green. To navigate between different boards that you have open, you can click on the boards at the top of the screen. You can also reorder them as necessary by clicking and dragging where you want the board to appear. If you have a large amount of boards open and it expands beyond the screen, you can click on this downward-facing arrow and choose the board that way. If you want to close all the boards down, you can choose Close All Tabs. The next feature we're going to talk about is the Mission Task Requests. To access this, go back to your control panel and click on Mission Task, number 2. Mission Task is used anytime you need to request information, command and control, resources, services, or anything else that requires somebody to provide assistance to you. To create a new mission task, click on Create Record located at the top right-hand corner of the screen. From there, you'll notice your contact information is already filled out. If you are not the contact for the mission, please change this accordingly. Below, write a detailed description of your mission. If you are requesting a resource, check off this box here, fill out the resource name, the quantity and unit of measure, any special instructions, place in the address as well as locate the area on a map, select the priority for your mission. Your mission is automatically assigned to the Mission Assignment Coordinator. You can assign it elsewhere if need be. However, the Mission Assignment Coordinator's role is to fill your mission task for you. If you have any files or anything else you need to attach, you can upload those there as well. Once you are finished, you can click on Save at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. To accept a mission that has been assigned to you, click on the Details button. From there, you'll notice the mission has the requester information, a detailed description, the resource requested, the coordinating instructions, a delivery location. If you have all the information you need, you can update the status to In Progress. Then click Save. If you need to assign it or delegate the mission further, you can update the assignment as well. Once you have everything you need to reply to the mission and let someone know that you are working on the mission, enter in a new comment below. Once you are finished entering your comment, you can click Save at the bottom right. The next feature we are going to check out is road closures. From the control panel, click on board number 4, Road Closures. You will notice you have the same features that you had in the previous version, where you can sort road closures. You can also filter them. Some additional features is you can pull them up on a map. To view additional information about the road closure, click on Details. Once you are finished, click on Return to List. To enter in a new road closure, click on Create Road Closure located at the top right. Select the community where the road is closed. The county will auto-populate. Next, choose the road jurisdiction that you are closing. Enter in the name of the road, as well as the community name, as well as the state. Click on the mapping feature to locate the area on the map. If you are closing a road down at an intersection, you can place a point. If it is a segment of road that is closed, you can draw a line segment. Then click on Save. Locate the type of cross streets that you are closing the road between. If you have a suggested detour, you can enter that information down below. Next, choose how the road is closed. Indicate how the road is going to impact transportation and traffic flow throughout the area. If you have any additional information, you can locate that down here. Next, choose the reasons why the road is closed. If you need to update the contact information, you can do so right here. Once you have everything you need, you can click on Save at the bottom right. The next board we are going to check out is Shelters, board number 5. To view the Shelters board, click on the Control panel and click on number 5. You'll notice the Shelters board is set up very similar to the previous version. You have all the abilities to sort and filter. To view additional information about a shelter, click on the Details button. Once you are finished looking at the different features of the shelter, click on Return to List. To view the shelter on a map, click on the map icon and it will locate the shelter on the map. Once you are finished, click Cancel. To create a new shelter, click on Create Shelter, located at the top right-hand corner of the screen. Enter in the name of your shelter. Identify the capacity of how many people your shelter can hold. If there is currently anybody in your shelter, identify how many are currently in your shelter. Select the current status of your shelter. Indicate whether your shelter is a regional or a local shelter. Identify the name of the community that your shelter is located in. The county will auto-populate. Place the address into the address field and then click on Map. Identify where your shelter is located on the map by placing a point. Then click Save. Enter in the contact information for the shelter contact. Select the primary purpose of your shelter. Indicate what other purposes your shelter may be able to serve. Identify the capabilities that your shelter currently possesses. Indicate how your shelter is currently managed. Place any additional information about your shelter in the comments field here. Once you are finished, click Save at the bottom right. To update information about your shelter, click on the Edit next to the shelter you are looking to update. From there, you can change your numbers, you can close the shelter, or anything else you may need to do to your shelter to update information. Once you are finished, click Save at the bottom right. The next feature we are going to check out is Situation Reports and IAPs. To do so, click on the Control panel and click on board number 6, Situation Reports and IAPs. From there, you'll notice the information is very similar to the previous version. To view a report or any document that is uploaded here, click on the icon located under the Report field. To create a new report, click on the Create Report at the top right-hand corner. Fill out the information as appropriate, upload the file. Once you are finished, click on Save, located at the bottom right-hand corner. Similar to the Situation Report board is the Press Release board. To view this, click on the Control panel and locate board number 7, Press Release. You'll notice the title of the press release, followed by the lead or summary, and then an icon here to download the press release. To create a new press release, click on the Create Press Release located at the top right-hand corner of the screen. From there, enter in a title, enter in a small summary, choose the file you want to upload, indicate whether or not the press release has been uploaded by a state agency. Once you have all this information in here, click on Save. Additional features of WebEOC 8 include an enhanced file library. The enhanced file library will contain state forms, as well as give you the option to upload your own forms and keep them for yourself and people that work in your position, so you have everything you need during an incident. Additional features include mapping. This mapping feature will have different maps of different areas. To view information that is going on in these areas, you can zoom in, hover over each of the different icons. To see multiple icons, click on the number, and the additional information will show up here. To view additional information about the map, click on the arrow located on the left-hand side. You can choose which items you do not want to show up on the map, and you can also print the map down below. For more information about the features shown in this video, as well as additional features of WebEOC 8, please check out the updated user manual that will be made available after June 8th. Updated training on WebEOC will also be available after June 8th. To sign up for WebEOC training, check out our main webpage and visit our Resource Center. From there, you can sign up for WebEOC training. If you would like to host a WebEOC training or have any questions regarding the new WebEOC, please contact NHEOC@dos.nh.gov. Thank you.